nickname is Nikki, but my name ain't Nicole.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Nikki. Or Nami, whichever you prefer. If you recognize this look, it's because I filmed this look before. And then I thought there's a scarf from head now because I took a nap because I have been running around all day and I am so exhausted. Surprised I'm filming this video. This is only video number 2 I was supposed to film. I was supposed to film 3 videos. I don't think the third one's gonna happen. I'm gonna be honest with myself and with y'all. I'm way too tired and I gotta wake up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, this video is not about that. This video is a palette update. If you're new to my channel, on my channel I decided instead of doing like a first impressions blah 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 type video, I decided to do palette updates where I get a palette, I'll unbox the palette, you know, and do swatches, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, let's try it now. Instead, I use the palette for a long time, you know, play with it, see how I like it, see if my mind changes at all. There's a piece of paper, ripped paper. That's what happens when you pack crap. But see if I like it, see if my mind changes, and if it does, then hence palette updates. Like, I'll let you know what's going on in my head about the palettes. So, this palette that we're going to be talking about is the James Charles and Morphe palette. If you've been here on my channel for a while, you know that I use the palette a lot. I do. Even if you follow me on Instagram, I use the palette a lot. Don't judge me. But, we're going to talk about it. So let's talk about it. Now, I have had this palette. I got it when it first came out. Like, when I first launched it, ordered it, it came, and I got it. It actually came quicker than they normally do, which I was really surprised. But, yeah. Anyway, so this is what it looks like on the outside. I don't have the box it came in anymore because, no. And then on the inside, you get this little slip. Mine, of course, is dirty because I used the palette. And then all of these wonderful colors. I'm pretty sure everyone has seen this palette by now. Now, why did I choose this palette? Because when he first showed it on his channel, yes, I watch his videos. I'm sorry if you don't like him. Sorry if you don't watch his videos. I was like, oh, it's so freaking colorful. But what I really wanted it for, and please don't judge me, was this entire row of like the bigger panned colors. This yellow shade, which is B, and then this blue shade, which is Hello. So I basically only wanted it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shades. Yeah, 9 shades. 9 shades caught my attention, and I'm like, I need to have it. I need it. I want it, and I got it. I'm actually wearing 4 of the shades on my eyes right now from this palette. If you watch the video for this look, then you know. Pros to this palette. The pans are pretty big. Even, I don't mean just the ones that are bigger than normal, but the pans are pretty big. I've been using a certain color in here for a long time, almost every day, and I still haven't hit pan. So that's a little scary. I'll show you the color. I use this color a lot to set my concealer. It's called Tune. I use this a lot. I use it a lot. And I use, 10% off, sorry. 10% off as my contour. And I use that, obviously I use it every day. I use that in conjunction, however, with my e.l.f. contour powder. I mix them together because the e.l.f. is a little too dark for me. I know that's surprising, right? It's a little too dark for me. And I put that on it so it gives it like a red-ish tint instead of that brown-gray tint. And so, yeah, and I've been using them a lot. Like, you can see the little dips and divots in Tune. Like, there's little dips and divots between them getting closer to pan. But heck, I've been using it every day since December. And I still haven't hit pan yet, so there's a little, maybe a little depth, or maybe it's like really, really tightly packed. I'm not sure. So that's one of the things I like. I've been using some of these colors a lot, and haven't hit pan yet, which that's a good thing because I'd be sad to finish this so quickly. Another pro, the colors. It's colorful. It is colorful. You got a red, you got orange, you got like red-orange, you got these browns. The browns in here are absolutely beautiful. I have used all the browns in here at least once, some of them more than once, and they all show up on me. My favorite brown shade in this entire palette, actually there's 2 of them. It's Code James and 10% off. Oh, Code, I've never touched Code James. Code James is really smooth. Code James is this one. 10% off is this one. I use these 2 shades a lot. If you follow me on Instagram, then you, oh, they're so pretty. If you follow me on Instagram, then you know I use them a lot. I do. I'm not going to lie. No shame in my game. I use them as an all-over look. I use them in the outer corner, inner corner, lower lash line, whatever. I love them. I actually like a lot of the colors. I think I've touched or used every color in here except And what's the shade name? T. T is the shade right here. And I think I have used every shade in this palette at least once except T. I have not touched T. A lot of these shades went into Halloween looks that I did. A lot of these shades, I use them when I do Face Chart Fridays. And that's why I like this palette. A lot of the Face Chart Fridays that I do, I can just use this. I can just use this. I did Valentine's Day look. I just used this. I did a collab with a friend. Just did the I like it because it's a one-stop shop basically. And he did on his James Charles did on his channel. Some of these shades can be used. Well, I use contour as a highlighting. Ring light could be a highlighting shade. Ring light is this shade right here. That can be used as a highlighting shade. I've done it before. That was on my nose, actually. If you watched the video. I don't think I did it in the video. But, yeah, I put ring light on my nose and in my inner corners. But the inner corners fitted because I've been outside all day long. And it's actually warm in Korea. And then the bigger pans, he set his face with one of the shades. You can contour with one of the shades. You do the pink shades for a blush. I actually used the red shade as I did a look. And I needed a, red here. And I used that. It was a face chart. And I needed red, like a deep red, but not too deep. And this, what is this red shade? The name is, you're kidding. Like this, it's so pretty. And I needed it red, and I used it as a blush. So yeah, those are the pros. It's a very versatile palette. You can have fun with it. You can do crazy looks. You can do subtle looks. You do glam looks, soft glam, neutral, all that good stuff. Cons. This palette is too big. It fits in my backpack fine, but it's like, you know, you want to be quick grab and go. You cannot quick grab go with this, especially because it's like soft material. So it's like you try to, it's like whoops, and then you drop it, and then oh my god, my colors are broke. I didn't do that yet, but I'm just saying it could happen. No mirror. I feel like they could have put a mirror on this. As big as this thing is, there could have been a mirror in here somewhere. Because if you watch my videos and you watch me do face charts, I have to look past the camera and stuff to try to see it in the mirror. Because, yeah, I need to see what I'm doing. And also, I can't hold a mirror and grab the color and hold the brush at the same time. That's a lot. Any other cons? The packaging is actually easy to clean, so that's a pro. I don't like the fact that the names are not on the palette. I hate that. I hate that so much. I hate it. Even if they just put them on the back behind it, that's so much easier than me having to keep tabs on this. Because, I mean, it's bigger than the one that Jaclyn Hill came with her JH palette or whatever, JH2. It's bigger than that one because that was like a little postcard. But the fact that sometimes when it opens, it just flies. I've lost it under my bed before and couldn't find it. So that's a little annoying. I feel like you can put the names underneath the color, on the back of the colors, you know, just make a little sticker. Bam, put the sticker. I mean, yeah, there aren't too many cons. I actually really love this palette. I love this palette a lot. I highly recommend it if you like Morphe, if you like or don't mind James Charles, if you like color. If you said no to one of those, then don't get it. I'm not telling you to get it. I'm saying if you're like, oh, should I get it? I don't know. I really want to try it, but I don't know. I would say it's worth the money. It was worth every penny to me, including the shipping. Again, I have more pros than cons, so there's that. And come on now, this yellow, aside from the Cleo Amore from the Bretman Rock ColourPop collab, all the yellows that I own never show up like this. Never. Never. So, there's that. That is my take on the Morphe and James Charles collaboration. I've had this palette for 3 months, 4 months. 3 months. Almost 3 months. And I can honestly say that I'm glad I bought it. This is what, I don't have any palettes that I regret buying yet. But so far, so good. I like it. There's some people like, I don't like it. It's stained. Honestly, I have used this red on my face, on my eyes. I didn't experience any staining. I feel like it's all, sometimes it's user error. Sometimes colors just stain. If you put a good primer and a concealer down, then it won't stain at all because it's all sucked onto the primer, so it shouldn't be on your face at all. And yeah, but that's just my take on that. Anyway, that is it. That was loud. That is it for this palette update. I'm sorry if I can't look directly at the camera. This ring light is killing me, or maybe I'm just tired. I'm probably just tired. If I look tired, it's because I am tired. Pray for me. Again, if you're into colors, or even if there's a dupe out there, I'm pretty sure there are dupes. You just go ahead and get the dupe. Because these colors are, but make sure it's a safe dupe. Like, don't be buying nothing from Lil JoJo around the corner who grandma made it in her basement. Don't do that. Don't do that. And you told me about a dupe, my eye fell out. Don't listen. If you're not reading the ingredients, then that's your fault. But like I said, make sure it's a safe dupe. Don't be out here buying ratchet dupes. Don't do it. It's not worth it. I just saw on it was Instagram, Twitter, there was a story, a girl used some makeup that she got from AliExpress and it fucked up her eye. So please don't do it. Be safe. Like, I get it, stuff ain't cheap and you want to find a cheap one. Find a cheap and safe version. Don't be out here, because Lil Pookie said Lil Pookie is just in the hood. Lil Pookie might not be in everybody's neighborhood, but he was in mine. Lil somebody, the plug, whatever you want to call it. They might be like, oh yeah, my grandma makes makeup. Don't do it. Nope. If she doesn't have a license in chemistry, or not a license, a degree in chemistry or any of that, nope, don't do it. I don't want nobody losing eyeballs. Nothing, just no. But if you don't want to pay that much, there was a company that made a dupe for it, so it's on Instagram, so it's literally the same layout, but I feel like the colors are like switched a little bit, except for the middle row. It looked similar. But anyway, that's it for this palette review. I'm about to go take a nap. I am not filming the third video. I have to get on a bus to get to the airport at 3 o'clock in the morning, so I'm going to take a nap. See you all in America. Bye.